Man, I mean, they just don't miss. They don't miss. And I'm glad they don't because I'm happy. I almost let, some people really change my mind about stuff, but I'm glad I didn't. Because y'all don't know. You don't. You don't know the truth. Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, amazing. That's how you do a movie in general, okay? Especially an animated movie. And when I tell y'all, the theaters packed. Packed when I tell you that. Hey look, I didn't have to, but I did. And I wanted to anyway. I seen the movie twice. And the first time watching it, I was really intrigued, about the story. I didn't. So my plan was to rewatch. What was it? The Hospital Training arc. I didn't. I watched the video like to catch me up and everything. But going into this and not really like knowing, it's not being fresh and being put back into the world. Felt like I was at home, man. Felt like home. Okay? So, this movie starts off literally where the Hostile Training arc ended. I like that. They gave you like somewhat of a recap, but not really a recap, just letting you know, hey, this is where we are, and then we're going right into it. Because in the first 10 minutes, you already in the Infinity Castle, and they already somewhat throwing hands immediately. As soon as they get in there, they falling down. And when I say everybody was aura farming, not everybody, but people were aura farming. Zenitsu, hey look, I had a love-hate relationship with him at first because, he always whining about everything. Me and bro cool now. We locked in now because I tell you, him, I ain't gonna get into the spoilers though. So you go right into the movie. They take you right into the Infinity Castle. They immediately start throwing hands. Tanjiro, always doing something. He couldn't even get himself together while coming down. While freaking what's his name, Sanemi. You know what I'm saying? He just flying all the way down, like literally just falling, bro. Not trying to catch himself, bro. Is stone cold falling. Same like Zenitsu. However you want to pronounce it, I think it was Zenitsu. Aura farming too. Like the crybaby is aura farming. You know he on 10, bro. You know he ready. So all in all, man, I didn't. So this movie is not the end. They're doing 3. So this is the first one, of course, the second one, and third one. I can't. Just same as like Spider-Man, the animated one. I can't give it 5 out of 5 because the story is not over yet. I want to give it a 5 out of 5, like so bad, but I can't. Story not over. So, I mean, I gotta give. It gotta get like a 4, 6. 4.7. I'm gonna give Demon Slayer a 4.6, man. On a grading scale, A minus. You could have got that A if like you gave me everything right now, but you're not. But I'm not mad. I'm not mad at you. Take your time. Hey, look, to the people who making it, take your time. Okay? Now, don't take too long. Because the animation, you thought the show animation was good. It put some money in this movie. The CGI, somewhat better than the actual show, and it's like more polished, it's clean. And there was one part in the movie where it's 2 characters, they're fighting, and it happens more than once. And they're fighting, but it's like different manga panels that are coming on the screen in the form of the movie. and they're talking over it. It feels like how you when you read a manga and you're reading it, but you're hearing it in like maybe the characters' voices and everything, and you're reading each page, but nothing's moving, but you can feel the energy coming from it. Speaking, I did like that part, but speaking of energy, like I was getting goosebumps through the whole movie, especially in the beginning when everybody was coming down and everybody was like ready to box and everything. They done killed the head of the Demon Slayer Corps. They done killed, bro. Oh, y'all should have seen that already in the show. That might be a little spoiler. My bad. However, they done killed my boy. And you know, everybody ready to box for him. So the animation, amazing. The fights. There are three major fights in this movie. And this isn't a spoiler, bro. Like, Shinobu, I think I said her name right. She fights, Zenitsu fight, and then dang, how I just forget his name. Tanjiro and Ginyu. Right, there you go. They fight. Every single one, amazing. Another reason why I don't feel like I can give, and I think I should have given him a pass on this, was the backstory. I like the backstory. I like that it keeps you well informed about the different people, not just the demons, but also the demon slayers, telling you what happened and why they are where they are, and why they even in this position to begin with. I like it. Like when I was first watching it, it felt like it was kind of long, but it was my first time, so I'm like, all right, what's going on? Second time I was watching, I was like, all right, man. And I mean, the movie did feel like it went faster the second time I watched it, but the backstory, and if you watch anime, you understand, they're gonna give you some backstory. They're gonna throw back. Flashbacks are part of anime. So it's like, I want to give them a pass for that, but then it's like, do I? Because it wasn't bad. It's just, it took me away from what I wanted to see. Like, I want to see them in Infinity Castle. I don't want to see nothing else. But I understand it did help the story. It made you feel for characters that you may not have felt for before. I don't. And if you know what I'm talking about, he's still a op. I don't care. I'm glad the things that happened to you happened. If you know, you know. Goodbye. But, so, Demon Slayer is good, bro. Infinity Castle, movie's amazing. I heard they made like 10 million off of pre-sale tickets. They got 10 M's before the movie even came out. And I think I seen something else that said they made like 70. Other companies, doing terrible right now. And we see who's up. Who's not, making bad stuff. And everybody was in there. It wasn't even just males in the movie theater. There was male and female. The second time I watched the movie, I think there were more women in the movie theater than it was guys. I saw different groups of women sitting together watching the movie. And then I went with, a couple of my people. Soon as y'all on them, and don't say y'all not. Y'all be on them. Soon as Zenitsu popped on the screen, all the ladies in the darn theater was getting hyped. Inosuke come up there, all of them teeing up. And Ginyu. I think it's Giyu, not Ginyu. Giyu. Yeah. When Giyu popped up, everybody getting hype about that too. Which I'm not mad at, because when Kanroji came up, I was like, yeah, it's alright. But, so that was pretty cool. The in-theater experience was amazing. There was a, side note. There was a kid there was not just one kid. It was like 3. First time I saw it the Friday it came out. And it was 3 kids in there. And bro, I'm telling you, one of them kids, bro, would not stop talking. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was like, come on now. First of all, this is not a kids movie. So get them out of here. I'm trying to turn up because my show is back. And when I say my show, bro, when this came out, I binge watched the entire first season. I don't even do that. If you know me, you know I like to wait and watch my stuff. I couldn't. I had to keep watching this. First of all, I like swords. And then they're using, katanas and everything like that, different breathing styles. They're slaying demons. What more could I ask for? And a lot of people like to say, like I was talking about in the beginning, a lot of people like to say, oh, Demon Slayer's mid, or it's not good, it's boring, and the breathing stuff ain't even real. It's real to me. Real to me. It's good to me. That's all I'm worried about. Dang. People can't, just because the show isn't intricate and has some deep underline, in which it does in some sense, deep underlying storytelling or whatnot, does not mean that the show isn't good. Sometimes you don't have to be complicated to make a good show. It's just good on its own. I'm done with that part. But if you have not seen Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, go see it. Even if you're not an anime fan, go see the movie. If you like swords, if you like samurai, if you like that, go watch it. Because you're not going to be disappointed whatsoever. You will not. Another thing, what was it? The different frame, like, I can see a lot of wallpapers coming from this movie right here. iPhone back screen or phone back screens, all of that. The still shots that are in here, it was breathtaking. And then, first of all, the Infinity Castle is crazy. They need to kill the shorty that keep moving everything around. Because, and this is not a spoiler, but the children of the master were using the crows and stuff to try to find wherever Muzan was in the Infinity Castle. So they doing their thing. They probably about to narrow it down as to where he is. Shorty gonna start. I don't know what her instrument is called, but she gonna start plucking them during strings, and the Infinity Castle starts not folding in on itself, but like quadrupling what it already has. It was already a huge area for them to cover. Now, like, it was got times by like 4. So I don't know how everybody gonna find each other. Demon Slayer do it all the time, and they're comedic inserts where they kind of make stuff a little lighter. I love it. It's not like Marvel and it's funny in a time where it's not supposed to be funny. Wherever they put their comedic stuff at, most of the time it's in the right spot, and you'll have a little laugh, a little chuckle, make the feeling a little light. But when it's time to get to it, they get to it. One more thing before we get into the spoilers. Tanjiro and Giyu. Yeah, Tanjiro and Giyu. Hopefully I said it right. When they had like one of their little fight scenes, bro, I swear they was playing the Blade music. And speaking of music, I heard somebody say that the music wasn't all that in this one. And I will say, no, I won't say. It was good. It was great. It was one part where I know I heard it. It was like a clarinet or something like that. And when a clarinet is played in a deep register, or that bass clarinet is playing, it is so soothing, bro. But it was so like an ominous spot, like it made not an eerie feeling, but it's like, yo, what is about to happen next? The music pushes this movie, and I just don't have no complaints, man. I know I didn't give it a 5 out of 5, and usually when I don't have any complaints, I give it a 5 out of 5. But the story's not over. Like overall, then I might come back and be like, you know what? 5 out of 5, everything. But we're gonna see. So if you didn't see it, and you still here, and you don't want to know who get cut, you need to cut this video off and come back once you done seen it. So, without further ado, it's spoiler time, baby. All right. First of all, my boy need a fight. I know it's coming, but it didn't happen in this one. But I need it. Need it now. My boy Sanemi need a fight. First of all, story about this. When I was watching the Hashira training arc, and I saw him fighting, I immediately bought it. Bought it right off. I need it right now. And I got it. However, so my boy Sanemi need a fight immediately, and he fighting in the next movie. Soon as I saw, like I said, get out of here if you ain't seen it. Soon as I saw Shinobu soon as I saw that, what's his name, Domo, or yeah, I think it's Domo, something like that, Domo. Soon as I saw that he was upper 2, and Shinobu walked her little tail in there, she's dead. She's dead immediately. I said she's either going to get saved or she's dying. And she died. Now, did she put up a good fight? Yes. She did. She tried her best. Shorty girl was in there twisting her darn sword and everything. Straight bing, 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 bing. Stabbing that boy. I think she called one of her moves like the horse fly or something like that. Put holes all in him. Still ain't work. Darn shame. And then, as a flashback came, and basically her older sister got done in by the same demon. Dang! The family can't catch a break. And then, when Shinobu dies, well, first of all, Shinobu's sister tried to tell her, hey, I don't think this for you. You need to leave the Hashira and everything like that. Or you need to leave the Demon Slayer Corps, because she wasn't a Hashira at that time. And her sister, I believe, did flower breathing. And then Shinobu does insect breathing. And then Kona does flower breathing. We're going to get to Kona. Because she going to get pieced up. She was already pieced up in this movie. She finna get pieced up in the second one, too. Hopefully she don't die. But I'm just saying, if Shinobu ain't make it, what make y'all think she gonna make it? Now, I haven't read the manga. So if you already know, don't put no spoilers in here. Okay? This is somebody who has not read anything. I've only watched the show. Continue. So, yeah, I don't know what y'all think Kona gonna do. But, so, Shinobu older sister's talking about something. Nah, maybe you need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Even Shinobu was talking to herself in the darn fight. She was like, I don't even know why my hands are so small. Like, bro, it's that self-doubt. Self-doubt got to her. But I will say, like I said before, she put up a good fight. She ain't hold back. She went full throttle. Did she get her mark? I don't think she... So, when they're like a life or death situation, and they really going hard and everything, they get like some type of mark or something. And I don't think she got hers. But she was, stabbing him with the poison and everything, and that bro was like, oh no, did I heal too fast or whatever? And then one part he was like, are you gonna attack me? The poison, it's gonna be done soon. Gas instigator, not gaslighter. He was instigating the whole fight. He was playing around. Now, I will say this one anime trope, Shinobu won't let him talk. No. Soon as she saw her opening, she talking about something. And the music just started too. I love, like I said, the music, amazing. He was talking, and all I hear was like, bing! She done stabbed bro in the eye. And you thinking that's all she did. Nah. She went to twist that sword, and boom! You saw the poison right in his eye. But like I said, she ended up getting messed up before. So as soon as she walk in there, right, it's a girl to the side. She, asking for help, like help me. Domo talking about some. Oh no, I'll finish. Be quiet. Telling her to be quiet and stop asking for help. And then Shinobu try to get to her and grab her, and it makes it seem like she done got her. No, she did not. She did not get her. Shorty girl got sliced. Like, Shinobu grabs her, and she got her in her hands. And then Doma starts talking, and then you see the cuts just come right on the girl. Girl dead. So, yeah, that's Shinobu in the movie. Like I said, she put up a good fight. She just wasn't strong enough. And sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes you just bit off too much. I don't know why she thought she could go in there and fight a upper rank number 2 when somebody who's stronger and I believe possibly faster. I don't know if Rengoku is faster than Shinobu. I think so. I don't know. When somebody was fighting an upper 3 and having a problem, and he's stronger, and he can cut demons' heads off, and you can't? You think you gonna fight an upper 2? I don't even know why she was in there. By herself at that. And she made sure she went there. Sure, the girl fell all the way to the bottom of the Infinity Castle and went right to his domain. His little domain expansion. But moving forward. Zenitsu, my boy, my young man, the young gunner, the stunner, the thunder lightning breathing brother. Hey, he went in, he did his thing, straight serious, playing no games the entire movie, no games. So look, like I said, I forgot, not a lot about what happened, but I haven't seen a Hostile Training arc in a while. And then watching the movie, I'm like, bro, why is he so serious? Like, is he good? You know what I'm saying? Because he always either chilling or crying. But bro is stone cold killer right now. So he had got a little message or whatnot while everybody was training from one of the crows. Come to find out, bro, granddad done committed it's not suicide, but it is. It's something else. It's called something else. I don't remember. I think it started with like S, but he did it to himself, but nobody was there to administer the final blow to him, and he bled out. I think somebody's supposed to, finish you off before you die and everything. But basically, he died in agonizing pain because one of his grandsons, or one of his trainees, I don't know if there's like his actual grandson, but like they both call him granddad, who was supposed to inherit thunder breathing, ended up becoming a demon. So that's why Zenitsu right down there on all 10, ready to kill somebody. So he come down there, he find bro who he looking for. I forgot his name. I think it started with a K, but you know who I'm talking about. You done seen the movie. It's spoiler section. So he come down there talking to him. Hey, look, you the reason why granddad died. Blah blah blah. Bro, like I don't care. Bro did not care at all that his granddad was dead. His master that he was supposed to be with. Because first of all, bro can't even master the first form of breathing. The first form of thunder breathing, but he can get everything else. But Zenitsu can get the first form, but he can't get everything else. However, in order to become like a Hashira and everything, you have to know all of them. So that's why they were both going to be the successors of thunder breathing. I think it's thunder breathing, lightning. I think it's thunder breathing. And then the other one was like lightning one. However, so in a flashback, you see some dudes talking about, Zenitsu's brother, and he like, yeah, he can't even master the first form of breathing, but he acts around like he's so big and bad, which he do. And they're not wrong for saying that. But Zenitsu put hands on him. Straight beat him up, because you're not going to talk. First of all, we might not like each other, but you're not going to talk about him. Like I said, the Thunder Brother. Okay? The Thunder Brother. So, what you're not going to do is talk about my boy and expect me not to do nothing about it. So Zenitsu put hands on him like bro put hands on Akuza. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to him. But he put hands on them, and then his brother talking about something. Why are you around here, fighting people who are higher ranks than you and blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm trying to, have your back, and then you gonna say that to me? Really? And I'm trying to have you? Okay. So, and he still don't know. The brother still don't know that. That's why he did what he did. And they end up fighting each other. And when I say that's a good fight, amazing. It was one point where, this was wallpaper that I'm talking about. You got bro over here standing in the red. And then you got Zenitsu standing over here in the orange. And you got the orange light, the red light. And they standing on different sides, talking, like kind of sizing each other up. The anticipation, first of all, his anticipation from the Hashira training arc into this movie, it was done beautifully. I can't complain, bro. Yeah, so in the fight though, so they going back and forth, they hitting each other, blah blah blah. Bro getting the dude getting the upper hand on Zenitsu, but what he don't know is bro got something up his sleeve. All the way up here. He talking about something. He on the wall like that, right? Come to find out, Zenitsu done made his own form. His own form that made a completely new form. He couldn't master the other ones, but he made his own because guess what? He know the basics. Bro know them basics and the other dude don't. Zenitsu know the basics. The brother don't. And he made a new form, and the brother was like, "Oh my gosh, how could he do this?" And he was like, "You're supposed to be beneath me," and everything like that. So he ended up cutting his brother's head off. But Zenitsu, he done ran out of juice, ran out of power. That took a lot out of him. And even though he only knew one form, he like made stuff even happen with that form. It wasn't just thunder breathing first form, and that's it. It was thunder breathing first form, ate something else. Bro added stuff to that. So he been making stuff the whole time, if we all have been paying attention. So he ended up cutting his brother's head off. His brother falling down with his head disintegrating. Zenitsu falling down. And the brother's like, "It's okay, because I get to see you get taken out with me." And blah, blah, blah. And then it was a demon that's with the lady. I forget her name. But y'all know. You seen it. The demon who with the lady, he ended up saying, dying. It was like dying alone must be tragic or something like that. I don't know. But the brother was talking cash trash when he was falling down. He thinking both of them were going to die. But then Zenitsu gets saved. And then the brother ended up dying. Zenitsu alive. And come to find out, not the regular people starting to box now. I'm so happy about that. Because if anybody was pissing me off more than Zenitsu, it was them darn regular demon slayers. Like y'all act like y'all can't do nothing. Y'all always dying. God dang. Everybody gotta come save y'all. But no, they started. They said, "We got this. We good." Bro did a whole water style breathing and cut the demon head off. I'm like, you know what? Props to you, big bro. Do your thing. Okay? Protect them. Then they sitting there yelling at the demon dude who helping Zenitsu and brought demons to him. And then, they did their thing. They kept him away and stuff. That's what I'm talking about. But, hey, man. That was cool, bro. And here we go. Y'all know. Next. He's finally dead. 6 feet deep. Dead. And I'm happy. I'm glad he did. I don't care about his backstory. Don't nobody care that somebody came to your dojo and killed your people. No. I don't care, buddy. You're dead. You're still an op. Goodbye, Akuza. You suck. However, his backstory was kind of crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was trying to fight. Not trying to fight. He was stealing stuff, to get medicine for his dad because his dad was sick. But then his dad ended up hanging himself because he was like, dang. I think he did it because, like, you know, I'm kind of a burden on my son, and he's going down this bad path because of how sick I am and everything like that, which is really sad, bro. Like, no cap. I ain't gonna take that from him. That is a sad backstory. So then, you know, Akaza, his dad was like, I just want you to live a good life, be a good person, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Akaza started putting hands on people in another darn village. And this dude come out of nowhere, and this Gi, and and when I say he beat him like he really stole something, he beat him like he stole something, bro. And brought him back to the dojo. Talking about something. Hey, look, what I need you to do. Basically, he was telling him, he wasn't asking him. You gonna watch my daughter and make sure that she okay throughout the day while I'm at work. I don't have a lot of students, but I can still show you, you know, some things and blah blah blah. So Akaza, you know what I'm saying, he watch after the girl. They had conversation while he's helping her out, and like he's used to it because he helped his dad out as well. And while all this is going on, he's learning this style of fighting that I forgot his name too, bro, but y'all know who I'm talking to because guess what? You've seen it. So he's talking to the guy who's training him and everything like that, the dad of the girl. And, you know, they get real cool. Akaza start, you know what I'm saying? He started learning, blah, blah, blah. But can't none of the other dojos touch them for real. So, one day, you know what I'm saying? When Akaza go back, I don't know why I'm telling y'all this, bro. Y'all already know. But, Akaza go wash the grave off. They done killed the darn, he going to wash his dad's grave off. And some people, but before that even happened, basically, the dad, not Akaza's dad, the girl's dad, let's lock in. The girl's dad talking about some, basically in front of the girl too. Shorty turning red. You know what I'm saying? Akaza got his toes turning red. but we won't like him. Hold up. Come back together. Won't like him, bro. Alright. So Akaza is being told by the dad, hey, my daughter is fond of you, blah blah blah. She wants you to be her husband, and this, that, and the third. So then they go out, they go see the what they call fireworks. They go see the fireworks and everything like that in the star, and Akaza basically like, you know, wow. Are you sure you want to be with me? And this, that, and the third. She was like, I knew I wanted to be with you when you said we can go another year. You saw more, you know, to my life, blah, blah, blah. And he was macking when he even wasn't macking. You know what I'm saying? Good work. We still don't like him. But, so he goes to wash off his dad's grave. He comes back, finds that the other dojo done put poison in the water and done killed the dad and his wife. Killed the dad and his wife. So, bro pull up to the dojo and start putting hands on everybody. Start putting hands through everybody. Okay? Enough to the point where Muzan comes and was like, I didn't send a demon out this way, and I'm hearing all this ruckus. What's going on? And then I was about to, you know what I'm saying? He real tough. He about to post up with him. Muzan. Muzan said, oh, hell no. Then put his whole hand, bing, right through Akaza's darn head. And Akaza was like, you know what I'm saying? Muzan talking about some, all this, I'm about to give you, and blah, 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 you know. Akaza like, do whatever you're gonna do. Bro had no care in the world no more. He had nothing left to fight for. And that's sad, bro. I mean, don't care. But that's sad, bro. Like, come on. So, it's Giyu and Tanjiro fighting Akaza. Amazing. The fight, amazing. Shoot. Giyu got his mark. Not only because he was in the moment where, you know what I'm saying, he like, oh, I got to turn up. But because his back started hurting. He said, you making my back hurt. Let me turn up right quick. And got his mark, bro. However, Tanjiro was figuring some stuff out because of what, you know what I'm saying, Inosuke had told him about, you gotta hide if you could hide his killer instinct, his killer intent, that he could become invisible, blah, blah. And Akaza's, you know what I'm saying, blood art, demon art type thing, when he do his little stance or something, a whole compass come out, and he can tell where everybody is, and his like senses are heightened and everything. But Tanjiro heard from Inosuke, and he saw from his dad when he was younger, because the bear was trying to come after them, blah, blah, blah. He killed the bear. You know what I'm talking about? Because guess what? You've seen it. Now, if you ain't seen it, you still here. It is what it is. So, Tanjiro's dad ended up killing the bear. Boom, boom. And then he like, you know what? Okay, I can do this. I can go to then they call it like the unseen world or something like that. And he could see what Akaza was trying to get to, but he couldn't get there because of how angry and everything that he was. Now, if Akaza was still human, I'm pretty sure he could have gotten there. I'm pretty sure he could have got there. But since he, became a demon and everything like that, he was kind of hindering himself from getting to that point where Tanjiro had got to. So Tanjiro gets to the point and everything. He ended up cutting bro head off. So then Akaza, now we ain't never seen this before. Akaza grabs his own head and tries to put it back on his body. Man, Giyu throw his sword, boom, bing, go behind Akaza's head. It's falling down. The head is disintegrating. Well, mind you, no, the head has been disintegrated. Okay? It's gone. His body is still moving like a sentry. Done healed, done closed wherever he done got his head chopped off at. Body's still moving like a sentry and still trying to fight. Giyu like, nah, bro, you ain't gonna go there, because Tanjiro at this point is maxed out. Like, he done uses Hinam Kami Kagura. Bro done found the unseen world. He done put his body through the ringer. He been past his limit, bro. And then Giyu like, nah, you can't kill him, blah, blah. And then Akaza keeps seeing, he's like hearing the voices of his dad, the guy who was teaching him, and his wife, and everything like that. So then Tanjiro get up. Tanjiro about to cut him up again. Then drop the darn sword. How the heck you drop your sword right now? Tanjiro say, you know what? Whatever. You want to throw hands? I can throw hands too. Ends up boom, 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 punching him in his face. Not like that. Well, yeah. His face came back. Okay. The man was regenerating his whole body back. The head has been disintegrating. You know, if you cut off a demon's head, then they're dead. This man's will to be powerful was so strong that it regenerated his own head. I ain't seen nothing like it. And if 3 is fighting like this, what did Shinobu think she was going to do to 2? Sorry to bring it back up. I had to. So then, Akaza like, you know what? I'm done. Like, I want to be finished with this. So he starts charging up, and Tanjiro think he about to hit him. Man, Akaza talking about boom, 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 messing his whole body up. Akaza walking around like a darn skeleton with some, flesh and whatnot still on him. His body starts regenerating again. Like, bro is done. He's ready to be done with all of this. His body regenerating. He starts seeing his people again. And then Muzan pop up out of nowhere. He's like, no, I have to be powerful. Boom, boom. And then he see his wife. He like, you know what? I choose peace. And whole body disintegrate. Now, why these crows? Yo, like I said, they know where to put the funny parts at. Why the crows come around talking about something? Tanjiro, don't die. What are they talking about? They just won. And they chilling right now. They need to get themselves together. The other talks some Ginyu, don't die. And then they also so the crows go and tell what's the Stone Hashira and the Miss Hashira, because I forgot how to say their names, bro. They go over there and tell them Ginyu and Tanjiro have defeated Upper 3 and are basically tired and can't move. Like, all the other demons can't hear y'all. Like, can only the demon slayers hear the crows? Because if that's true, okay. But if everybody else can hear them, then y'all just telling people where everybody else is at. Like, chill out, bro. All in all, this is a long one because this is a good movie. But all in all, movie is great. Like I said, I give it a 4-6. I can't wait till the next one come out. Everybody who said Demon Slayer is mid, I don't care. It's amazing. It's more than mid. Will I say it's a starter anime? Yes. But a lot of, great anime are starter animes. Just want to put that out there for anybody who wants to say anything else. However, if you saw the movie, tell me what you like. What are you excited for? Who was your favorite fight? Do you own a sword too? But hey, look, I know I keep saying this, but I'm for real. Boys back. I'm gonna get more consistent with these things, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Not gone yet. Now, I will say this. Unfortunately, I have to, but Akuza is probably the only Upper Moon who's redeemable, who has redeemable capabilities. Now, he's still an op. However, he didn't even choose, like I said before, to even be a demon. So it's like he's the only demon I done seen. I'm pretty sure there's probably some more. But at least in the Upper Moons, he's the only demon I done seen that doesn't remember his past. Now, everybody else can talk about their past, but him. So then it's like, he became a completely different person when he became a demon. So, or it brought up those feelings that he had when he was a human, but all the bad ones, you know what I'm saying? And then they made him cool too. I gotta say it. I still don't like him, but they made that man cool. You made me not like him, and then when I watch this movie, I end up feeling like, dang, bro might actually be tough for real. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I need the next one now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. I need it right now. But y'all take y'all time, like I said, because y'all did great. We out for real this time.